Hello everyone, this is Kiowe with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. This is versus the Supreme Leader Kylo with Thrawn team, which is, I think, the best Kylo team. This is actually the team that I run. And someone else, now there's two other people on my shard that run it as well. And I've had some people mention in comments on if Darth Revan can beat this team. So I practiced a little bit last week and then practiced some more over the weekend. So I have this video here that outlines that Darth Revan can beat it with this Darth Revan lineup. This is, for me, been the most consistent. And obviously Thrawn in there, I like him because he obviously provides turn meter, he provides fracture, and he's quick. And I like him as a better placement on the Supreme Leader team versus like First Order Officer because of those things that he brings. And obviously with this Darth Revan team, he is also key. And then now with the buff that Dark Side allies get with Supreme Leader Kylo, you can get a fast Thrawn and then tack on another 30. He can go really quick. I was a little concerned because of those buffs if this Darth Revan team could overcome this Supreme Leader Kylo with Thrawn in there, just due to those things. But as you can see, Darth Revan will work. Usually with the Darth Revan going up against this lineup, you're going to definitely lose your pre-taunting tank. In this case, I have Kylo Ren unmasked. He's beefy and does really well. L3 I've used also. I don't have like a Gear 13 Sith Trooper or a like Gear 13 Shore Trooper or anything like that. So I don't know how they would do if they were Gear 13 or not. There I end up losing, here I end up losing Malik at the beginning. But I'll get into, I have I think 4 different battles on this video. They're just showing that the consistency. That was the other thing, I wanted to make sure it was consistent, kind of get the gist of what I needed to do in order to make it work. I don't know if as this gets out, this team comp gets out, more people will be running it on your shard. It makes it extremely easy to beat Rey teams, no matter really what their comp is, and also beat other mirror match Supreme Leader Kylo teams. So that is why I like running it with my Supreme Leader Kylo. And I think, like I said, there's already been a couple now that switched to this on our shard. I don't know if more are going to switch as well, just because of how it makes it easy to do mirror matches and also to take down Rey teams. This was probably the closest battle, because only at the end I have Darth Revan and Basileus Fallen left. And what's great with Basileus Fallen is even with the Thrawn on the other side, once you get Corrupted Battle Meditation, even if he tries to fracture you, his punches will do nothing, and then there won't be a fracture, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Because there's a couple times, I think, in a couple of these battles where you see Thrawn fracture, and at first I'm like, oh no, that's not going to be good, and then realize, oh yes, Corrupted Battle Meditation, I'll be fine. Alright, so with this battle, you know, Thrawn, or Supreme Leader Kylo's going to do his thing. He's going to take out Kylo Ren unmasked. Hux is going to give turn meter to Thrawn. He's going to do his AoE. Unfortunately, most of the time I lose Malik, but he's in there to get shock on Kylo Ren unmasked, so that you can go after Supreme Leader Kylo. Without it, if Kylo Ren unmasked is taunting, it's going to be, I don't know, I don't think there's really any way to win, because you got to get fracture, as you can see right here at the beginning on Supreme Leader Kylo. And then it's just a matter of you have to just go all in on Supreme Leader Kylo and take him out. Once you get him out, as you saw earlier in the other video, even if it's just Darth Revan and Basilosh on Fallen, you can take out the rest of the team. You also want to keep, make sure you have Sith Trooper in check so that you don't get blown away by his AoE, like when you take out Supreme Leader Kylo or some other character. So that's why I went and put fear on him. Now I want to take him out of the match because I don't want to hit any of his shenanigans going off. After that, I want to get Thrawn out because he's really the next biggest threat. I'm saving my fracture. There's really no need at this point to use it. Might as well give turn meter to the damage dealers who can eliminate everyone else. And now it's just a matter of taking down Kylo Ren unmasked. And then here is the other battle. There we go. Supreme Leader Kylo goes after Kylo Ren unmasked. Turn meter does his AoE. Boom. You need to shock Kylo Ren unmasked. Here I get lucky. It all depends on how the Supreme Leader Kylo is modded. He doesn't have as much offense and crit damage as the other one does. So Malak is able to survive that mass Malak is able to survive that mass AoE from the First Order, which makes it nice. It's nice to have a tank, and obviously all the other things that Malak brings with draining everyone's life except for Kylo Ren and Supreme Leader Kylo, but everyone else he can do some serious damage. And there we get lucky with Thrawn, and we're able to come back around and fracture him again. And now it's just a matter of taking out everybody else. With Thrawn, I have you need him to survive. So I have him somewhat fast. He's just over 300 speed, but I have him protection arrow, protection cross, circle, and I think the other. With so it's a speed set and a health set, I believe. Anyway, the mods and everything at the end, but obviously the higher relic T is the better in that regards as well. I might end up relicing a little bit higher, just because, just to add that extra survivability going forward, because he is a fantastic character. Well, I hope this helps you if you start seeing this comp in your shard, and also have the confidence in knowing that Darth Revan, if you don't have your own Galactic Legend, will be able to take it out. Here are the mods and the stats for my team, and then the other two teams that I faced. On just a different note, just kind of my take on the state of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I've made it this far. I love this game. My nature is to easily forgive people. I don't really hold grudges or anything. I am competitive in regards to in sports and in this game, but outside of that, I'm pretty easygoing. I love this game. I mean, obviously I'm not happy with Capital Games. They need to take care of us players and quit just taking advantage of us. And I don't think this game is going anywhere. It's still making lots of money. For me, it's still a joy to play. I love the characters. I love being able to theory craft, and I just love this game. So I hope it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm looking forward to the news for today. Today's Monday. It was fun being able to see a puzzle again, and to be able to do that. Their timing was just poor. It's especially with everything that was going on with Arnold's account and the backlash that came from that, not only in the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes community, but outside of it as well. So their timing is just poor. I don't know. I don't really know the reasoning behind it. My first inclination was they came out with that in hopes that it would squash the backlash that they were getting, and unfortunately, it just on their end, it just made it worse. So we'll see where it ends up going. I really hope and don't think this game is going anywhere, especially with all the effort it sounds like they put into recoding and making things more accessible for them, making it easier to get out content to us in the future. At least that's what they said. So I think on the back end they were just whatever. I'm not a coder or game designer, so I don't know what goes into that. It sounds like they've been spending all that time doing that. But anyway, you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and leave a like. QA out.